10 years ago, Matty, you signed for the club. Did you imagine that you'd be here for this long?
To be honest, when I first walked in, if someone had told me, probably not. Especially when I first came over the 62, that's a lot to contend with when you first travel. But yeah, you kind of get the swing of it. And obviously the first year was tough for myself personally. I think I was injured quite a bit that year, and obviously it was the £1 million game year. So it was a tough year that first year. But then obviously going into my next year, I got a real consistent run of games, and so then I never looked back really. I've always really enjoyed playing for Wakefield. I've always enjoyed the club and the group I've been involved in. I think that's probably a big part of what's kept me here for so long. Obviously, all the lads who I've played with have been fantastic, and the people I've worked with and the people involved with the club. So yeah, it seems in some ways it seems a long time ago, but in other ways it's flown by. It's been 10 years, and I'm down to my last game for Wakefield, which is crazy, really. But yeah, hopefully we can go out with a win and another trophy. It'd be a perfect way for me to sign off, I think.
A lot of not so good times in those 10 years, but this last year's been obviously plenty of highlights, including captaining the team at Wembley. Not many people have done that in Wakefield's history.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's been a rollercoaster really. My time here, there's been ups, there's been downs. There's been a lot. Obviously, getting relegated last year was probably the real low point. It was a real tough year. Obviously, there was no lack of effort from the players, but ultimately we weren't good enough, so we got relegated. I think. I know myself and probably the lads who were here last year and wanted to put that right this year. We've had a big pre-season and there's been a lot of changes at the club, but all the lads have really bought in to what we've done. We've been really consistent throughout the year. But yeah, this year's been fantastic. Obviously to captain the club at Wembley, like you say, is probably one of, if not my best memory of my career. Even just captaining Wakefield it's been an honour really, and something I'm really proud to do. Obviously when you hear your name mentioned with some people who captained Wakefield in the past and the things they've done, so to be mentioned among them guys is something that obviously I hold in really high regard. And yeah, obviously to captain the team to one more trophy before I sign off would be perfect, and hopefully help them cement the place back in Super League.
Final game then against Toulouse. What are you expecting from them on Saturday evening?
I think there'll be a really tough challenge. Obviously we played them over in France and we were well beaten that day, and they were the better team. They've got threats all over the park. I think their outside backs are a real strength. It caused us some problems last time. I think we'll have to play better than we played last week. I think we learned a lot of lessons from the way we played last week in what needs to be done in playoff rugby, and I think hopefully we can put them wrongs right that we probably didn't get right last week, and hopefully we can get a good win.
Is that the kind of game you needed last week? A tough game to get you ready for a grand final?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, York played really well. They really tested us and they really put us under pressure. I think our completion was low. We made quite a lot of errors, and I think in playoff rugby you can't really do that. So I think we learnt a lot of lessons from it, and it was good. We showed good character to come out the other side and get the win. So yeah, like you say, it was perfect test really that we needed going into a grand final, and yeah, hopefully I think the boys will be ready this week.
Plenty of support here. I think there's over 5,000 tickets sold already, and you'll need that support on Saturday, won't you?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the fans were massive at the weekend just gone. I think York put a lot of pressure on us defending our try line. They got quite a few repeat sets within the north stand behind you, and they rise up and obviously make some noise. It gives you a real lift. They've been fantastic all season. But yeah, obviously if you can turn out in numbers one more time and supporters, it'll be massive in getting us home and getting over the line.
Unlike Luke Gale and Jermaine McGuffey, you are playing on next season though. You still got more miles on the clock?
Yeah, still I think so. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, still got miles on the clock yet. So yeah, I won't be retiring. I'll be playing on.
What keeps you wanting to go out there and play rugby league?
I think being around the lads and enjoying it. I think this year's been great for that. If you're coming to work and you're enjoying the company you're with, you enjoy playing, you've got a smile on your face. I think that's what keeps you going. I mean, for rugby league for me is all I've ever known since being 6-7 years old. So it'll be a strange day when I'm not playing it anymore. I like to think I'll play as long as I feel like I can contribute and I can still play well and offer something. I'll carry on playing.
Are you going to go into coaching then? Or are you going to have to do what I don't want to say is a proper job, are you?
I don't think so. No, I don't think coaching will be for me. I think you can tell some players who will and who won't. Obviously, Gail is going into coaching. I think he'll be great. And he can tell that he's really passionate about it, and he loves it. And I think it'll be good. I don't see myself as the same type. I might have to get a real job, I think.
Finally, what would be the message to the fans after your 10 years here?
Oh, just a massive thank you, really. A massive thank you for supporting me this year, my testimonial year. They've been brilliant, getting on board with all my events, but also throughout my full time here, they've always treated me as one of their own, really. Like I say, from a lad from Wigan who's come over and been here for 10 years, it's crazy to think that I get a testimonial at this club, and it's something I'm really proud of. I've been told I'm the first Lancastrian to get a testimonial at Wakefield in the club's history, which is a great stat, really, and something I'm really proud of. So yeah, just want to thank them for their support. Obviously, this year and all my time here, and hopefully they can support us one more time, and we can get the job done and repay them with the grand final win this weekend.